USB. Okay, test. Test. Okay. Okay, audio seems to work. So everything's set up. Sorry for being late. Had some problems with my VPS somehow in the last days. I don't know if there's too much work on the VPS, but it's super slow, and I don't really know why. Gotta figure this out. But it's very annoying when I try to open a MetaTrader. It takes like forever, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not even doing something here like testing or something, but yeah, that's my problem, not yours. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Thanks for being here. So today, little catching up with you guys on the FTMO project and the other projects also that I have right now, that I'm trading right now. And there was a little bit going on in the last weeks, not too much change in the accounts. Actually, I was not in Germany for the last 2 weeks. I was 2 weeks on Cyprus, seeing some friends. So I was not really streaming live. But some days actually a lot of days, I had the stream on the VPS setup, so you could just watch how the account is going, or this account here, like the 100K account where I trade the range breakout EA. And yeah, this account lost, I think 1 or 2% in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, it's not too bad. And the other accounts are, of course, also still alive. This one, for example, this is the verification account now. So this is the strategy that passed the first phase of the FTMO challenge, like 3 weeks ago or so. So this is now a verification account for this challenge. So you can see in the upper left corner here, the equity target here is only 500 euro and not 1,000 euro. So hopefully we can reach this. Right now it's it's like 100 euro down, but this like not a lot, of course. And then this account is still somewhat stable. It's like 4% in profit. It's the first phase of the challenge, still the challenge phase. And here I'm just trading with a fixed lot size. So this will take quite a while to pass this challenge. And then the stock trading account is also doing kind of fine. This one was doing better, but since the overall markets, of course, came down in the last few weeks, this account suffered, of course, because it highly correlates with the stock market indices, or especially the Nasdaq, I would say, as a tech index. So yeah, when the Nasdaq goes down, there's a super high chance that also this account here loses, because I only go long here. There were some crazy moves in some of these stocks. Like, for example, have a look at this. Like Tesla had this huge gap because I think there was Elon Musk said something about like releasing the new cheaper Tesla model, and then also Meta really dropped a lot today, like 20%, 20%, and also Amazon dropped a lot. Interesting. I mean, this doesn't really have an impact on this strategy because we do not trade overnight. So it's not really a problem if there's a big gap like this. It's more a problem for my actual live portfolio, because I hold all of these stocks also in my live investment portfolio. And yeah, but let's get to the next account. This one is the strategy where I only trade long in the German index and the US index. It's in a bigger drawdown, I would say, because this account was like 5% in profit before, and then it was a drawdown of like 10%, and now it's hopefully slowly recovering. But of course, this is also due to the fact that all of the indices kind of lost a lot in the last few weeks. So of course, this account also dropped. And then there's one FTMO account that I do not have here anymore because I failed the challenge and the sixth account. This was the account where I traded like different strategies, especially the range breakout in US 30 in the US index was performing very, very poorly. So one account was lost in the last, I think like 1 or 2 weeks ago. So right now, out of all of these 6 challenges that I started some months ago, one passed the challenge, or the first phase, one failed the first phase of the challenge, and then the other 4 accounts are still running, and I gave you the insight just in the last minutes. 3 of them are in profit and 1 is currently negative. So overall, it's still going great, I would say, because the overall, the average performance in the accounts is still good. It's still positive. So this is, of course, what we're aiming for. But of course, it's a very slow progress, and some weeks or some months there's no progress at all. Sometimes it goes a little bit in a drawdown, but that's just how trading is. And I think the most important part is that you should always stick to your strategy and do not risk too much. This is what I think the most important point. So this is the small summary or the update on the FTMO challenges. You can of course post any questions in the chat if you have any questions about the FTMO challenges or about programming or automated trading or anything else. Also make sure to ask the questions in English because I do not really speak other languages. So do me a favor and use Google Translator or just write the questions in English. Also I hope you guys are doing fine. Hope your trading is going well in the last weeks. And I'm open for questions. Otherwise I won't really, otherwise I would just talk about whatever comes to my mind. Maybe I can show you the FTMO overview since I talked about the challenges just before, and I know a lot of people will watch this later as a recording of the stream. So we have the FTMO challenges here, and this is exactly what I talked about. Like one of these accounts is currently in the verification, and then in the challenge phase we have the rest of these accounts, and one did not pass the challenge. This is was performing very poorly actually, and then the other 4 of them are still in the challenge phase, and this is the one that is now in the verification phase here. So this is the update on the FTMO challenges. And there are the first few questions that I can answer. Perfect. So let's have a look. I'd love to put some money on IC Markets, but it's blocked in Italy. You should check out my website. IC Markets now, they created or found a new broker, which is IC Trading, and you should be able to use this broker in Italy and all the other states or countries in the EU. Just posted a link. You should check it out. Maybe this broker is something for you, and just open a demo account, see if it works for you, and then you can use it if you like. It would be great when you can say something as soon you have time for it, René. The question, why does the open range breakout strategy not work on the euro-US dollar prior 27, no matter what input parameters? Bro, I don't know. If it didn't work before 27, then it just didn't work before 27. I don't know why. I mean, actually, 27, I was not really at the financial market, so I cannot really say a lot about the conditions there. I started trading, I think, 2012, 2013. So 27, I have no idea why the euro-US dollar was not working back then. Maybe it's about your testing environment. I don't know. But I cannot really answer this. I'm sorry. I'm using a VPS. Yes, of course. And this is what I would recommend to anyone who is trading automatically, because you kind of need to use the VPS if you don't want to use your PC 24/7, which is not really recommended in my opinion. So a VPS is highly recommended, and you should get one. They're super cheap. You can get them starting from like $10 a month, I think. What's the most profitable bot that I created? In the live account, it's the range breakout EA. I don't have a lot of bots that I use for very many years in the live account, but the range breakout EA was just performing very, very good in the last few weeks. Are you back in Germany? Yes, I'm back in Germany. I just arrived yesterday, and yeah, had a little shock because of the cold. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was a stupid idea to go back to Germany, but I have a running event that I signed up for on Sunday, so I kind of had to go back to Germany. But yeah, it was really a shock coming from Cyprus, where we had like 25 to 30 degrees at the day when I left, and then coming to Germany, where I now have like 5 to 10 degrees. So it's very, yeah, it's not great. Would you recommend Thailand? Absolutely. I love Thailand. It's so great. Do you give source code of your free robots that you have online? No, not if you're just using the free robots, but if you participate in my MetaTrader 5 masterclass, I just posted the link, you will learn how to code for the MetaTrader 5, and you will also learn how to code, for example, the range breakout EA. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Do you think you will auswandern? So this is a German word. He's asking if I want to move to another country permanently. And I do not really know. I don't know. Maybe, but not yet, I think. I mean, I can still have like my base in Germany and move to other countries like most of the time. So I don't know if I have to really make this decision. I don't think I have to. Hi René, I really like your programming style. I wish you could program an EA that trade synthetic on deriv like crash 500 or volatility index. Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. I never heard about these indicators or the stuff you're talking about. But what I always recommend is like just learn programming in general. Then you are no longer dependent on people like me to ask them questions. Because if you know how to code, and it's really, you just need to learn the basics and then you can do anything. So this is what I would highly recommend. Just learn the programming basics. You can use my full course on this. It will teach you everything you need to know, and then you can do anything you want to do. So this is what I highly recommend. If you do not learn how to code, you will always be dependent on some people in the internet that do the stuff for you, and it's not really a good situation or a good position to be in my opinion. I see you had a neutral opinion about Waka Waka EA. I'd love to hear your opinion about Percept Trader from the same author of Waka Waka. It's too expensive. I don't know what this Percept Trader is. It's probably another Martingale program, because I think the salesperson is doing a lot of Martingale stuff. Let me check this out. So Percept Trader for MetaTrader 5. It's this one, and yeah, let's have a look at the performance. Yeah, it's also a Martingale or grid system, as you can see here. Yeah, high drawdowns, stable equity curve. So it's pretty much guaranteed, or maybe it's a scalper, but cutting edge. Yeah, it's a grid trading system. So it's kind of the same as Waka Waka. So all of these EAs kind of work the same. They have a high risk, high reward approach. So I'm not negative. I'm not against these kind of systems. But people have to understand that they are super, super high risk. Like you can see here, like there are bigger drawdowns. And the problem is that if these drawdowns become even bigger, they will blow your account at some point in like maybe a week or so, or 2 weeks, I don't know. So this is the risk that you take if you trade these Martingale grid programs. So if you're fine with this, you can trade it, of course, but it's not it cannot be considered a risk-free or a safe strategy. Yeah. So that's what I think about strategies like this. What, if you had a neutral opinion, what would be your go-to country? Thailand, Cyprus? I don't really know. I mean, Cyprus, I have friends on Cyprus, which would speak for Cyprus, but also Cyprus is there's not a lot going on, especially not where my friends live. They live in a smaller village, I would say. So I don't know. Yeah, and I like Thailand, but it's super far away, so I don't know where I would go. And yeah, so I don't really think I will move to another country permanently at this point. ChatGPT 4 is pretty decent on programming. Yeah, but not for MetaTrader programming. I tried this and it kind of sucked. Maybe it's good for like more common programming languages. Did you already take a look at the news catcher from Valerie, same creator from Waka Waka? No, I didn't. Yeah, there are so many different EAs in the MQL5 market and so many stuff to look at. I don't really have the time and I don't really have the interest to look at every single expert advisor in the market. I mean, you can also test it in the strategy tester. I think it's like the strategy tester version is always free to check out. And it's the same that I do pretty much. I want to ask if people can be a copy trader EA as my strategy is live trading. There is no way you can backtest it. I'm not sure if I understand the question. I want to ask if people can buy a copy trade EA as my strategy is live trading. There's a no. I don't really understand the question. Maybe you can elaborate what you're trying to ask here. Yeah, it's Martingale EA. Yeah, Martingale EAs are. Yeah, as I said, they are kind of fine, but you have to know the risks and you have to be fine with the risks. Yeah. Yeah, if the live signal comes from a shady broker, you should be especially careful with programs like this. So yeah, the trading today is, I mean, there's not too much going on. I think there was this news event with the GDP in Thursday in the US market. And this had some impact, I think, on the markets, but yeah, I think it's now over. Like, not a lot of movement to be expected, I think, today. So yeah, let's just see what happens. But it was kind of close here with this GBP US dollar trade was very close to being stopped out, but then kind of came back, and now we are like 90 euro down in this account, which is not a lot. And also the other accounts, they had a little different entry for the GBP US dollar, but of course it's kind of the same. More or less break even today. Not too much going on, not super interesting. And yeah. Stock trading will be interesting today because of these huge gaps. Will be interesting to see if some of these gaps are closed or if the market tries to close it. And there's no trade in this account, so yeah. So yeah, so these trades will be closed in 30 minutes, and until then, yeah, let's just see what's happening. Yeah, if the live signal for the Waka Waka is in a big drawdown, it doesn't mean that everyone using the EAs in the same drawdown, because I don't really know or remember exactly how the EA works, but usually it depends on when your grid started for these EAs, and some of the accounts may be in a drawdown, some may not. But yeah, this is really in a crazy drawdown, and yeah, this might be the killing blow for this Waka Waka signal. Yeah, it will be kind of sad because it's really great track record, but I mean, it doesn't really help if it then blows the whole account, I think. But yeah, this is again what I talked about. It's just high risk. It's just high risk. So you cannot really expect to print money. It's just not how it works. So you always take this risk. But I mean, before it had this big drawdown, it made like 200%. So, I mean, there are also great returns. You can send a MyFX book link. I won't ban anyone. But it maybe YouTube will not allow to send a link. I don't know. You can try. I don't ban anyone. I think I never banned someone from my channel, except for bots. Because everyone can say whatever he wants, I think. Oh, I do not watch football actually, so not really the right person to talk about football with. Did you see monkeys in Asia? I heard they're living in the city together with people. I saw monkeys, but usually they're not like in the city center, I would say. Or at least I didn't really see them there. I saw them in like in some parks or in the forest. You will see monkeys. Sometimes some of the monkeys are they come very close to the tourists because they feed them, but I think it's not very clever to feed monkeys because most of the monkeys are if they get too used to people, they get really annoying and they're very dangerous actually if they bite you. And they steal, they can steal stuff from you. So you should always be careful with the monkeys. They look cute, but they can be, big assholes. So you do not watch any sports. I watch some triathlon, some running, stuff like that, cycling sometimes, because I'm also into endurance sport. But I do not watch football. Yeah, if you go to Thailand, it will be easy to meet other people because there are so many foreigners traveling to Thailand. So it's very great place also to connect with others. do you offer coding lessons? Yeah, not one-on-one coding lessons, because I think it's not really the best way to learn, but you can check out my masterclass if you're looking for a structured course, and it will teach you everything you need to know about MetaTrader 5 programming, so you can write your own programs. Yeah, check it out. I posted the link. Yeah, learning never ends, especially when it comes to programming. You only get better, but you never know everything. No, in Thailand there are not only elderly people. There are also a lot of young people, a lot of backpackers, like so many people, also from Germany. Yeah, and there are actually a lot of programmers and yeah, I also saw a lot of traders. It's true. Yeah, nothing going on here. What about the taxes? You mean if you want to work there? I don't know. I never paid taxes in Thailand. I was only visiting. I never lived there. Not long term. So I don't know a lot about the taxes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit sleepy. I don't really feel super strong the last 2 days. I don't know why. Maybe still from the traveling day yesterday. What is your next big goal you want to achieve? I don't know. Right now I'm looking to trade a lot, or to work on this a little bit more. Yeah, but also I want to I want to run 10 kilometers in under 40 minutes. That's like one of my goals also. I don't have like too many business related goals right now actually. How's the 5K account doing? It's not a 5K account anymore. It's I can show it to you. It's a 15K account, but not because of the performance, but I had to deposit more money because there's a first big drawdown. So yeah, as you can see here, I now in total deposited 15K into this account and it's down 2K right now. But yeah, I would say it's not going bad. Actually, I'm kind of happy because yeah, most of the strategies that have the biggest impact on the account are strategies that just follow the overall indices. So this is why, of course, the account is down because all of the indices lost like 5% in the last weeks. So yeah, but actually there was a very good recovery, well, already in this account because it was down like 6K before and then it recovered a lot in the last like 2 days ago, I think. And yeah, now it's down only 2K. So yeah, it's doing kind of fine, I would say. I can also show you the update in my trading journal because I just made this update today. So live account 50K. Let me get the trade buddy ready here. So yeah, this is the trading journal of the 50K account, and you can see there was this bigger drawdown in the worst point was like a drawdown of 6K. And this was really like also mentally challenging because I started in the very worst spot here pretty much when all of the indices were pretty much at the high, and then there were just like 3 weeks of only drawdown. So this was a bit challenging, but then I had like 2 really good days actually that kind of recovered the drawdown for now. So yeah, that's where the accounts are staying right now. But yeah, I can show it to you also, for example, here in the US 30. Yeah, I don't know if I can show it to you. My VPS is so slow. So you can see I started trading up here. So pretty much at the highest point. And then, of course, a strategy that only goes long cannot really make profits in a market that only goes short or that's only losing. So yeah, this is why I would say the performance overall is still kind of good, because they recovered a lot of the drawdown already. And now, yeah, I'm just seeing what the next days bring. But I just trade this account for like 3 weeks, so I cannot really say a lot about this yet. Yeah, but overall, most of the other strategies are doing great. It's just like the one issue that the overall market just came down in the last month. And yeah, this is what I tried to explain before. My VPS is, I don't know why it's so freaking slow, and it's super, super annoying. Gosh. I really have to do something about this. I just want to say thank you for your amazing content. Thanks for the feedback, man. I appreciate that you like the content. Quick question. Does it make sense to diversify by creating more accounts and put money in each of them when using bots? I don't know if it makes sense. If you use Martingale or other high-risk strategies, it can make sense because the chance of blowing the account is very high. If you do not use high-risk strategies, there's not really a benefit in trading different accounts, I would say, but it might help you to get a better overview about what's going on with these different strategies. If you say you trade some strategies on one account, some other strategies on other accounts. I see your trades turn into profit and then close in loss. Not all of the time hit TP. Maybe TP is not blah, blah, blah. Fluctuating a lot. Yeah, I'm not really aiming for single trade profits. What I'm aiming for is for overall profit. So I don't care if one trade is a profitable or a losing trade. I care about what's going on in the long run. And in the long run, for my strategies, it's best to not use a TP and to not use a trading stop. This is what I saw in like the last few years of live trading and also the tests that I did. So this is why I don't really think it's a good idea for me to use TPs, trading stops, or like basket profit closes. Hey René, do you think that use an algorithm that changes the setting of an EA for what's working would be a good thing? I don't know. This would be something like a self-learning expert advisor, if you want to say so, but I don't know if it makes sense because from my experience, strategies can have very, very long sideways or drawdown periods, like 1 or 2 months, and then they still recover from this. So if you change the settings every week or every month, I don't know if this makes sense. Like, I don't really think so, actually. But you can try it if you're interested in this. Would be interesting to see what you find out. With this account size and that many lots traded, wouldn't it be smart to use an affiliate link? I don't know, what account size are you talking about? But in general, it always makes sense to use an affiliate link so you can get money back. Overall, it would be recommended to choose the broker that has the best overall package for you, like the lowest trading costs and everything. In my account, of course, I use an affiliate link. I'm a partner. I'm partnered with this broker, so I use my own affiliate link. And this is why I pay less commission, I get some commission back, and I have smaller spreads. Yeah, you can also get smaller spreads and less commission if you use my link to sign up with this broker. You can check it out here on my website. But yeah, it definitely makes sense. Also for small accounts, it doesn't really matter if it's a big or a small account. It always makes sense to save in trading costs. What's your best EA bot percentage-wise? Range breakout expert advisor. At least in the last 6 years in a live account. Which sessions and at what time does your range EA start the range and the end? Have a look at the streaming description, and also especially have a look at my last videos on the channel. I talked about this a lot in the last videos on the channel. So yeah, in 15 minutes, roughly, all of these trades, or the trades of the range breakout EA, will be closed. And then it's kind of trading over for these accounts. I know you talked about IC trading, but I was wondering if it would be possible to use a VPN and register on ICM. I'm just not sure that they would approve the documents. No, it doesn't work. You can only register with IC markets if you live in a country that they accept. Because, as you said, if you send the documents, they will check it and they will see if you are in a country they support or if you're in a different country. Any new strategies you are developing working right now? I was just testing the range breakout EA for gold today, and I think you can have valid settings for this. And yeah, this is pretty much what I'm working on right now. And yeah, lately I was doing a lot of tests again with the range breakout EA, also in the indices like Dow and the German index. I was doing stuff like this in the last weeks because the range breakout EA was doing very, very good in the last years. So I don't really see the need to go to another strategy if I can do like more of this, more testing with my already existing and in the last year's profitable strategy. Do you know Bernd, the FTMO trader? Yes, I know him from, like not personally, but from social media. He made some good interviews, I would say. He's also, of course, yeah, I don't know, cannot say a lot about his trading, of course, but what he said in some of the interviews that I watched, this is what I can support most of the time. Yeah, I mean, you can check out IC Trading if you live in the European Union and if you want to have a broker with cheap commissions, but you can also stick to Pepperstone. If you like it, there's nothing wrong with this, of course. Just choose the broker that is best for your personal trading situation, because the choice of broker is actually very, very, very important for your trading success. Hi René, love your work. What's the spread on US indices? Thanks for the feedback. Like for the broker that I use for my live trading, I can show you the spreads here. And let me move myself away a little bit. So you can see the spreads here right now. They are very, very low, I would say. Like the German index has 0.5 index points right now. US index, US 30 has 0.5 index points spread. And US tech has 0.4 right now. And US 500 has 0.2. So these spreads are very, very low. And on the indices, you don't pay commission. So these are the smallest spreads that I ever saw for indices, actually. And this is, yeah, why I trade with a broker, of course. So, yeah, check out the spreads. I will move myself somewhere. Yeah, I will just move myself here again. Hope you were able to check it out. You can just pause the stream otherwise. He uploaded a stock video where he talked about the S&P 500 and he showed the stats of every year that ends with 5. Next year in 20. Yeah, I hope that my EA performs good next year. I would highly appreciate this. But you never know. I mean, if the last years with a 5 in the end performed good, I feel like the statistics are not like, this statistic is not like super strong, because I mean, how many years did we have with a 5 in the end? Like 20 maybe, or 30 years. I don't know. It's not like a super huge, it's not a super huge evidence here, statistically. But yeah, if my EAs perform good in the next year, I will take it. I will gladly take it, of course. Yeah, maybe I will have a look at the video. I don't know. I don't really watch too much trading content, actually. Thank you, René. Recently, I coded oscillator EA combination of stochastic, RSI, and MACD by watching your video. I tested it for 2 or 3 years. Already used it for my live account. Great to hear. Good job. Trading your own expert advisor. I always love to hear if people use my videos to write their own programs. What's your opinion on Japanese candlesticks and Renko? I tried Renko charts a while ago. I didn't really find a benefit in using them. And candlesticks, yeah, I didn't look into candlesticks too much, actually. I did some coding on this like a year ago. You still find the videos on my channel. And you can have profitable strategies, I think, with candlesticks, but I don't know how stable this was. I don't know. I didn't really use it for my live trading, but yeah, if you want to check it out, you will still find the videos on my channel. Hey René, how do you have an IC Markets affiliate link? I can't sign up with a normal IC Markets as an EU citizen, so then also not create an affiliate. IC Trading works, yes. Do you mean you want to become an affiliate for IC Markets? I don't know how it works. I'm a partner with them for like 10 years now. No, it's not 10 years. It's like 7 years. So I was there when they were still taking EU clients. I don't know how it works now. Just ask them. I just noticed you are not a native English speaker, René. Yeah, thanks. I know my English sucks. I'm from Germany. I speak German as a first language, and English is my second language. So I'm trying to do my best. I hope everyone can understand what I say. But I know I have a strong accent. Sometimes I'm also searching for words and everything. So yeah. So let's have a look at FTMO here. We have like 8 minutes left. Yeah, not too much going on here today. It's not super interesting. But yeah, in 8 minutes the trades will be closed, and then we will see what the profit and losses for the day. Probably not a lot. But it's good that I was not stopped out here on the GBP/US dollar, because it was very, very close. We need some code to count the number of lots traded on the account and print it out on the chart as a sum to keep track of how many lots was traded. Example comment. Yeah, you can write code like this. I don't think I will make a tutorial for this, because it doesn't really seem like a lot of people would be interested. But it's super easy. You just need a simple for loop, and you sum up the lots of the deals in the history. How can we get 8 a.m. candle high and low in Expert Advisor? You have to write the code for this, bro. I don't know. I cannot really give good explanations for this in the streams here. But you can use functions like, you can use the I-bar shift function. I will give you some keywords that you can search for. I-bar shift is something you want to use, and you want to use the wait, let me look. And of course, you want to use I high and I low for the high and low. And is this already enough? I-bar shift. Do you need the? Oh, and you need the. No, yeah, that's fine already. You can just add a time then, and this will give you the shift, and then you can use the I high and I low. Yeah, just Google these 3 words or these 3 functions, and then you know how it's done. Can I ask how many clients are under your link registered? Would be interesting. Actually, I don't know the exact number right now. Some 100. I know. I think maybe 1,000. I don't know. Not too many actually. Thanks. If you were already an IC Markets member for 10 years, then I understand. Are you still studying or are you full-time? I left university like nearly 10 years ago or 8 years ago. I'm an old man, so I don't study anymore. I'm doing this trading business for like 7 years now. Oh yeah, my English is okay. Yeah, thanks. Trying my best here. Do you plan to trade futures? No, I don't plan to trade futures. I'm kind of happy with my Forex right now. I don't really see a reason to trade futures. Also because I mainly use the MetaTrader, and the MetaTrader is not really great for trading futures because not a lot of brokers, not a lot of futures brokers actually use the MetaTrader. Then I would have to code another bridge to another platform, and it's just unnecessary complicated when I can just trade Forex and CFD. How old are you? I'm 30 years old. So, yeah, I'm old. So there are 4 minutes left. Yeah, some would say I'm old, some would say I'm young. I mean, time is relative, right? And age is. So this will be interesting today, like the stock trading, because all of these huge gaps here, this is, yeah, there might be some action going on. I would not be mad if Amazon and Meta try to close the gaps. But yeah, crazy moves. And the US index is still falling down like a stone. So we have 3 minutes left, roughly, and then trades are closed. When are the limits set on the stock EA? Actually, in 3 minutes, I think. Yeah. So when these trades are closed, the stock trading EA will trade. But the entry orders are stop orders, no limit orders. It's a breakout expert advisor, range breakout. So yeah. Yeah, I hope it will be a strong day in the stock account. But yeah, we will see this. Maybe it goes down even more. I don't know. Markets are crazy. Everything can happen. Oh, I don't know why Meta dropped like this. I don't really read a lot about the numbers and everything. I think they released some earning reports, but I don't really read a lot about this because, I mean, with the automated trading, I don't really do anything manually anyway, so I don't really have to know what's going on. Sometimes I hear something here and there, but I don't really actively read the news. 10 years ago, you left university and you are 30 years old. No, I left university when I was 21 or 22, I think. Because I only did a 3-year university program. Like I only have my bachelor's degree. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. What's the worst slippage that you encounter with IC markets during news? I don't know what the worst day was. I don't know. But of course you have big slippage also during news events. Like with every broker. Bro, we miss the old René with more programming tutorials. Yeah, right now I'm more into developing strategies for myself, so I don't really make a lot of programming tutorials. But you can still find the programming tutorials on my channel or the programming course on my website. And I will make more programming tutorials in the future, of course. But right now I'm working on different stuff. Yeah, and I realized, like, I don't know, I have so much programming stuff already on the channel. It's kind of, sometimes it's boring for me to make more. I don't know. Don't know how to say, but. So yeah, there are like 3 seconds left, and then here you can see trades are closed in this account, and in this account. Some of them made profit, some of them lost. And then now we see all of the stop orders in the stock trading account, as I said. Wait, hey, let me open the stock trading account here. Bro, I don't know why my VPS is so freaking slow. It's not even updating the orders here, it's so slow. But yeah, you can see now we have all of the buy stop orders in the charts. And in a second, it will update the charts, and then we can see the orders. So yeah, there will be some trades in the next few minutes, I think. Amazon is very close to the to the breakout level. Also, Tesla is very close to the breakout level. So let's see what's going on here today. But yeah, I won't stream this. So I will end the stream soon. Last question here: how is the phase 2 10K going? Yeah, it's not a lot going on here actually. It's down like it's down like 1%, but a lot of up and down, not really interesting, not too much going on here yet. But yeah, I will keep you updated. But yeah, that's it for the update here on the projects that I trade. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Thanks for being here. Maybe I will go live again in the next days. Maybe I will just show the account in a live stream without live commentary. You will see it on the channel. Anyways, hope you guys have good trades and a great time. I'm out. Bye.